Hello.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. It's Erin.
And Nicole. This is Dude That's Fucked Up.
Welcome to another episode. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Wow. We've been doing this a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Very long time.
We are professionals. Oh,
What?
I made a whiskey sour and I didn't have enough simple syrup left.
Ooh.
It is tart.
It's more sour than anything.
It is. It's more sour than whiskey. Yeah, we're professionals.
At
I don't
this
know if you
point.
knew that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 4 years. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, you guys. Today is our anniversary episode.
Mm-hmm.
We are, like any good anniversary, we're taking a vacation.
Yeah.
So we didn't do shit to prepare for this episode. We're just kind of we're gonna be loose.
Yeah.
It's like we're lying on a beach in Maui and
Fucking tits out.
Tits out.
Yep. Oh my
Just
God.
chilling. We have a full episode. Very fun. I only say we didn't do very much because we are doing a listener episode to celebrate.
Yes.
We have a lot of stuff that you guys send to us, and we picked the cream of the crop.
Our anniversary episode is the prune juice because we have been backed up with listener episode content and we're finally releasing it.
Yeah. Anything fucked up for you this week?
I was trying to think. I don't think I have anything fucked up this week. It's been a pretty mellow week. I broke that mug last week.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I talked about it. And then I broke a second mug. But then you got me a nice new mug. And it's so nice. And it felt like a warm hug. And it's yellow and it's metal. And I used it this morning and it kept my coffee so warm. Usually, I noticed that my coffee usually gets cold as I'm drinking it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I like have to chug it before it gets too cold. And then it's like gross. And so today I'm like, oh, I need to take a shower because I had a call. And I just was like, kind of scrambling. And I put that fucking lid on there and I got in the shower and I got out and I went to drink it. It was still so hot. It was like burning my mouth.
Oh, yeah. That's my morning routine because I have the same mug, just a smaller size.
Yeah.
And I grab my coffee in the morning and then I take a couple sips and then I hop in the shower. And then I drink my coffee at a leisurely pace. It's delightful. It's pretty great.
Oh my God. Oh, sorry. Oh,
Are you chugging your whiskey sour?
it's so sour. I was like, am I going to choke on it right now? It caused a lot of spit in my mouth. And then my mouth was also at the same time very dry. Apologies. Yeah. Love the mug. It's wonderful. I love it so much. I love you. Thank you for just being like, she needs this.
You needed it.
I needed it.
You're hulking out, breaking all these fucking mugs.
I have scratches on my hand from just breaking a mug while my hand's in it. It is.
You're just like,
I'm just I'm just zoning out, and then it's just I snap.
No. I mean.
No. Yeah.
It's just, it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
And so now you'll just drop it on your foot and break your toe because it's metal.
Oh my God.
Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
I won't.
Oh God. Well, nothing. So you have some good stuff this week. That's all sounds.
Yeah. I got a present.
Chill.
Yeah. I've just been, I saw a roller skater outside that's it was her first day yesterday and that was encouraging. And I shouted, I was like, hi. I was trying to wave to her because I didn't want to mess her up. So I was waiting until she stopped. And then, cause she
Were
was
you on your skates too?
I was on my skates. Yeah. In our parking area. And she was on the other side of the fence, on a walkway. And just really, I could tell very nervous, but fully in gear and everything. And then her friend came and then the friend was kind of with her. And then they stopped for a second. And then the friend looked my way and I was waving. And then they both waved. And I was like, you can always come over here if you'd like.
It's flat.
And, yeah, I was like, it's
and
flat,
protected.
Smooth. Yeah. And then they were like, oh, thank you. And then they went inside.
Oh, skate community. I love it. So sweet.
Nice.
I see so many roller skaters in my neighborhood. There's a mom and her daughter that roller skate together. It's so cool. The mom has cool pink hair and her daughter is 8 or 9 or something and has her cool skates. They're rad. They're so cool.
Love that.
And then there's a guy who is so fucking good. He was like backwards skating down one of the streets and then like jumped and did like some cool fucking like moves. And I was like, you should
dancing
be on Instagram because I've seen people balling out on Instagram.
They probably are.
Great. Probably.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. I love it.
Thanks.
So
what are your do you have fucked up stuff this week?
Well, I have 2 things.
Oh my God.
The first one is like not about me at all, but like it has affected me deeply.
Yeah.
I am still extremely sad that Daft Punk broke up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm like me and one of my best friends, Chris, you know, our friend
I know
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a huge Daft Punk fan, and we have always talked about like going to see Daft Punk together.
Oh.
Or like it's like I have nothing on my bucket list except for seeing Daft Punk live, like honestly. So we were both like texting each other about it and we're just like, what the fuck? So we're hoping it's like it's a ruse.
Oh, interesting. Like a PR maybe stunt of sorts to sell a record.
Yeah, or to like promote their next tour. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
In 2022, because they broke up on 2021. Oh. And what if they reunite to 2022?
Oh.
2022.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Yeah.
That's where I'm holding out hope. And then, so yeah, that's just like an external thing that's been weighing very heavy on my mind.
Oh.
It's just like this pandemic is like killing me, you know? It's just like the littlest thing just throws a monkey wrench into I mean, it's like fine. I'm like not like devastated or anything, but I am kind of, but like not really. It's just
also, like why do you have to announce that? Just like stop, like it's not like they're making new music. It just like,
I know.
Continue living your lives and like eventually people will just like forget, you know?
Yeah, that's why I think it's a ruse because they are like notoriously obviously private.
Yeah.
Like they're just like these French dudes who are just like
true. And they're rascals.
They are rascals.
Yeah,
they're rascals.
Yeah. All right, let's check in a year from now.
Yeah, so
our 5th anniversary.
That's my prediction. Daft Punk will get back together for their 2022 tour. Their two tour.
So many plosives.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then my second fucked up of the week is I'm certain now that we have a skunk living under our house.
No, it's skunk smell.
Oh. Like, I don't know if you've ever experienced an intense skunk smell, not like a far away. Like, is that weed or is that a skunk? You know, smell?
Yeah.
This is like to the point where it's like it woke us up in the middle of the night.
Oh my God.
And it's so intense. It smells like sesame oil.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's like very, 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 it's like musky and oily. Basically. Yeah. And it's just like permeated like our whole house. We like, it still smells like it in certain corners of the house. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's not a good smell. I feel like the only times I've smelled it that close up have been like when there's roadkill and you drive over it or something, like, and then your car fills up with it and it's so strong and then it takes like miles to get rid of it.
Yeah. That's the level, but it's just like it never goes away. That's why I think it wasn't like a passing by, like, situation. It was like it's just here,
like a drive-by skunking. Like it was just like walking by and was like,
because that happens. It hears a dog bark and it goes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, skunk. Well, and I think I've talked about that one time. I was like walking outside to our garage and a skunk was right there and it scared the fucking shit out of me and I like back to it
eye to eye. Yeah.
And it was just like scuttling away. They're kind of cute the way they run.
I know. They're kind of like they're kind of like two fat of wiener dogs, how they kind of like bloop 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 bloop.
They're like a cross between a corgi and a cat, like a really fluffy cat.
Yeah.
Just like very waddly and dumb. Yeah.
Corgis have the best butts.
I know. It makes me a little uncomfortable how much people like corgi butts, though. It's like, do we really have to like make a cake out of it or like have a full Instagram about it? Like, we don't need to do that.
No,
it's
we
like,
don't.
That's an animal. So
yeah. And it's like cute. It's like, oh yeah, that's
it's
a
cute
little butt, and like they have cute butts, but it's like we don't need to be reminded of it like every time we open.
This is why the internet's bad sometimes. It's just like, we don't need to take this thing this far, okay?
Too much of a good thing.
It's too much. Let's just like enjoy it and
I
not.
agree.
You don't need to talk about it that hard.
I agree. Yeah, I know. I know.
So
God.
yeah,
Well, people are weirdos,
dude. I mean, honestly, it's fine. I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum, but like, calm down.
but like, yeah. Maybe
it makes me uncomfortable. So that's what everybody should keep in mind.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. You do you, but just like don't talk about, like don't brag about it.
Yeah. It's like, okay. Like, just be like the queen. Like, she just has corgis. Like, she doesn't need to talk about their butts. She knows.
She knows.
Like, why the fuck do you think she has all those corgis?
Okay, but what if like when you go into the queen's like quarters and like she like opens the door and then she like shuts it and like behind on the door is just like butts. It's just like corgi butts like wallpapered head to toe. Like,
you never know.
Like you go into her secret quarters and then it's just like corgi butts. Like a corgi butt pencil sharpener, a corgi butt like shower head.
I bet heads of state have bought her corgi butt things.
I'm sure. She has like a corgi butt throw pillows on her bed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a corgi butt. It's like a sexy leg lamp, but it's corgi butt. In fishnets, obviously.
It's like one of those like Himalayan salt lamps, but it's a corgi butt. It's like shaped like a corgi butt. I don't know.
And it's like very short.
Yeah.
With just like one leg under it. Oh my God. Yeah, she has some butt throw pillows. That's for sure.
Absolutely. And it's not just like a picture. It's like in the shape of it.
She has a fucking corgi butt flask.
And you just drink out of the butthole.
You unscrew the tail and it has the butthole and then that's where you drink out of.
See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like we're too in
the weeds.
We're too it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
But I am proud of our innovation. And also, is there a market for this? And should we start making these things?
Yeah, like I'm not an idiot. I want to be rich.
Yeah. I'll take back everything I said earlier. In fact, we probably cut it out.
Yeah.
Just so that we don't burn ourselves and we can make future business deals.
That's right. We love corgi butts.
Oh my God. If you're going to have butts, it should be corgis or nothing.
Oh, see how we're on vacation with our episode here already?
I'm having fun.
Great.
We already said it's our anniversary episode. It's been 4 years. Honestly, like this is so much fun every week still. It's almost been fun doing it in the pandemic because it's how we started it.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
We were lucky because it was really fun doing it in person, but we didn't even do it in person for that long before all of this happened. Like, I moved here. Yeah.
We did
Erin's
it for
so close physically
like
to my
we
house.
live 15 minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
And we're doing it like we did when I lived on the other side of the country.
In like a fucking other ass time zone.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it is very fun doing it this way, but I can't wait for the day that we are back together.
Yeah.
In person.
I know.
And that's just like, I mean, honestly, the energy I feel like is still the same, but being in person is just like, there's nothing like it. So
I know. It is. It's nice that we were able to like quickly. We didn't miss a beat because we already knew what we were doing.
Right. Luckily.
So luckily that was cool. But yeah, I think we've only been doing it this long because not only do we enjoy it, but we just have such a great listener base community, people that hang out with us every week and make the Facebook group really fun. We have the best Facebook group on Facebook. It is
Yeah,
so much fun.
Not a lot of good stuff on Facebook. And
No,
I would say this is the only reason I still check my Facebook is
same.
I literally don't look at anything else except for the DTFU podcast Facebook group.
I know. It's so good. It's so fun. It's so funny. We just have made so many fun internet friends in there. And just people like really being cool and sending us an email here and there, being like they found our podcast. All the people that have left amazing reviews. Like, it's so nice. And, it's not why we started doing it, but it certainly helps, to make it feel good when we're like nervous about it or whatever. Cause we still get anxious about certain things, or I get anxious about things more. And I go, should I have said that? Oh my God. I asked Pete last week. I was like, okay, I made a joke about Ted Cruz. I said it was a joke, but like, could I get in trouble for that? He was like, no. And I was like, okay.
Good. You didn't even specify anything at all. Like,
no, I know. Yeah. But I just, it's like your head spirals and you're
I know.
Is this appropriate? I'm way better now, 4 years into it, but I still have moments.
Oh my God. I feel like when we first started and we started getting more comfortable, we said some stupid ass shit. I don't know what we said.
No, like I'll never know.
I'll never know.
Someone points it out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like we've said this a million times before, but we're like, we're constantly growing as people. We're learning. We're not trying to, be assholes or edgy or anything. We're just like literally two friends talking to each other. Like, I guarantee this is literally how we are in person all the time. Yeah. When I'm in a group of people, I am certainly more on than I am, for right now. Oh yeah.
Same. Yeah. I think that's what was jarring for me when we first started, because I would have people say things to me that I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, even my mom specifically would be like, oh, well, you said like, oh, whatever. And I'd be like, why are you talking to me about that?
Yeah, I know. Even still to this day, like people or in listeners will like be like, oh my God, this is like one of my favorite things like you've ever said. And I'm like, I said that?
I know.
That's hilarious.
That's the best. I love it so much. I know. There's nothing better than that, because honestly, we don't remember, and we think everything we say to each other is funny. Hello? Yeah, that's so why we had the balls to start a podcast. It's like, I think everything we come up with is funny, and it makes me cry, laugh, and so it's just been so lovely, and we wouldn't who knows if we would still be doing this if we didn't have people listening. We maybe would have been like, oh, we can just hang out.
Yeah.
We can just hang out, and then we don't have to be anxious about like people hearing what we're talking about. But also we're like very smart and funny and like cool. Obviously, so we should share it.
No, but I mean, honestly, like this is what you hear and what you see is what you get. Like this is literally like this is it. There's nothing, no pretense, nothing.
This is what fucks with my head, because it's like, did I say that on an episode, or were we just talking? And sometimes I get really nervous about it.
And I'm sure I repeat myself a million times because I'm like, did I? Like,
I don't think we do.
I don't know. That's the thing. It's such a mind fuck. It really is.
I know it really is, but it's so fun. And we, like a extra special shout out to our patrons who, we make, if anyone isn't aware, we have a Patreon page. It's patreon.com/DTFU podcast. We create extra content there, and believe it or not, it is less filtered because it's behind a paywall. We do not edit these episodes barely at all. Like,
we say some dumb fucking shit.
We say some dumb shit, but like on there. But sometimes still we're like, maybe we don't put that in. Yeah, maybe we'll look back on that and be like, what a dumb idiot. We said pandemics could never happen. But on the Patreon, we don't edit it at all. Because we're like, one, we don't want this to be, like, we don't want it to be so much more work that we're producing like an extra whole ass fucking 3 more podcasts. But we also want it to be raw so that you feel like you get to know us even more. And boy, oh boy, I would say, hey, if you're listening right now, do you think we're dumber on the Patreon or not? I'm curious to know what you think after being a patron.
I want to know that too. I want to know if it is, I would say probably more candid, because it's
way
like
more.
we're like, we don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's more candid, and we do get more serious, I think, because we're not as like, this is a comedy podcast on our Patreon, where sometimes people ask questions that are like real questions, and we answer them, and sometimes we get on to topics that are real topics, and not that we don't do that on here, but that's never the intention. Right. It's always to have a comedy fun time.
Yeah, have a comedy,
fun time, have a comedy, comma. Fun time.
Fun time.
And the fun time is hyphenated.
That's right. Yeah. So we have 3 different tiers. One is a Q&A. And actually, like, I feel like we've been doing a lot of fuck, marry, kill instead of a straight up Q&A. Yeah. So our fuck, marry, kills have been horrifying.
Chef's kiss. Oh my God. They're so fun. Well, because
just like, what did we do last month? We were talking about fucking serial characters. Like,
oh yeah, I said Lucky the Leprechaun. Okay, it was fuck, marry, kill, Lucky the Leprechaun, Snap, Crackle, Pop, but like as a trio. And then the third one was a Keebler Elf. I said Papa Keebler Elf, like old one. Which isn't a cereal, but it's like a cereal adjacent.
Yeah.
And then, I forget your answer, but it was funny. And anyway, the point is to just debate it and have fun talking about it. But I had to make sure. Well, also that's behind the paywall because it's just creepy because they're cartoons. But also,
our rationale behind
our rationale, is always the part that nope. That's not for everyone. Sorry. No. We do not want everyone hearing that. And also,
definitely not my mom. Please, Mom, do not listen to that.
Definitely not your mom. No one's mom's. Also,
but again, she'd probably be like, yeah.
She would be like, oh yeah. Well, we are related, so that makes sense logically to me.
There you go. That's what you. Okay. That's the kind of shit. And then we talk very earnestly in our commentary episode and our bonus episodes. And bonus episodes are like just like carryovers of, like
a regular episode.
A regular episode where we are like, we can explore this more, or there's something adjacent that we want to talk about that is like loosely related to this. So, and then commentary is like, we watch like the Britney Spears documentary or something like that, and then we talk about it. So, well, let's get into these listener stories, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. FYI, we're going to use they, them pronouns. We don't know anyone's pronouns, and it's our way of being inclusive. So please note that. And then another shout out to everyone who ever sends us stories or voicemails, which is very cool. And we listen to these all. I just want you to know, if you have left us a voicemail, we have heard it.
And and the same goes for emails. We read every single note, every single email, every single like direct message, whatever.
We really enjoy them.
We do. We really do. Let's start the stories with some medical centric stories.
Okay.
Hey, my favorite witchy bitches. Ooh. The name's Sarah, and I'm getting caught up on the podcast and recently listened to the P-Teeth Barnum episode when y'all were talking teeth. That was a good episode. Yeah, super fun.
Weird guy.
Weird guy. Yeah. I'd like to regale the tale of my wisdom teeth removal, which started about 2 years before I actually got them removed. Oh. So slowly over time, I noticed that it was getting harder to open my mouth. I got to the point where I could only open it to about the width of my pinky finger.
Oh my God.
Oh no, baby. What is he doing?
Been there, done that.
About a quarter of an inch. So what did I do about this? Abso-fucking-lutely nothing.
Oh no.
Oh no. You know what though? That's fair. Dental dental coverage is not included in health insurance.
Yeah.
Even if you even have health insurance, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
None of this world doesn't make sense.
I hate it here.
I know. I hate it here.
So I get it.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat burgers anymore because I couldn't open my mouth wide enough.
That's sad.
Like bawling emoji. I was very fucking heartbroken. I would be too.
Yeah.
And I didn't have dental or health insurance at the time, as my mom's job didn't give any. And my dad's only gave me the bare minimum health insurance. I was 22-ish at the time. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I finally got a job that provided me with decent health, dental, and eye insurance. That's good.
Yeah.
So I immediately go to the dentist. We get to the open wide part, and I do it as best I can. Again, a 1/4 inch. The doc was like, wider, please. And I had to be like, this is as good as you can get, doc. So he looks it over and realizes that my upper right wisdom tooth is growing in such a way that it is literally wiring my jaw shut. Dude.
What? How?
That's fucking crazy.
I can't even like picture in my mind how that would be.
I wonder if it's like the way, like it was so far back that it like fused with the jawbone or something.
Oh yeah. Or like, oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or like grew. That's wild. That is wild.
Yeah, either way. I don't know how that works, but the doc requests that we reschedule so he can yank out this fucking tooth that is impeding my intake of food.
Oh God.
A week later, I return for some fun times. I'm in the chair and they numb up my mouth as expected. The fun part came when he tried to get my damn tooth out. I couldn't open my jaw nearly enough for him to pull it out, so he took
They were awake.
They
were awake.
No. They took out a tool to grind down the tooth so he had more room to work. This man literally tried every damn tooth pliers he had to get this fucking tooth out. Finally, it complies and comes out of my mouth after a good hour, mind you. Oh my God. He patches me up as best he can, looks at me and says, quote, you should get your other ones removed, but go to a surgeon for that.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like this maybe should have been the surgeon one.
I feel like, yeah, that one probably would have been, I can't imagine the trauma.
You're awake for that and you can't. Ugh.
I've been awake for some like fucked up shit happening in my mouth. And it has made me, it's just PTSD. Every time you go and there's
not sexy stuff, like dental stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh my God. Your mouth, man. I don't know why we are so mean to it.
I know.
He hands me, okay, so continuing on, and he hands me my grinded down tooth to keep. I love it. I followed the advice and go get the rest of them removed, no complications, and I could open my mouth a little wider. But as we sat down with the surgeon, I gave him my firm request, quote, if you can, I want to keep the teeth. Unless absolutely necessary, don't break them and let me keep them.
Oh.
He thought it was funny, but agreed that unless they were impacted, he would get them out and let me keep them. Everything goes as planned, and I only drone on a little bit about how much I love my cat when I was high as fuck.
The best part.
My mom handed me a little baggie that contained my teeth, and I was so delighted. P.S. I still have them, and they attached a photo for our viewing pleasure, and they are teeth. They certainly are teeth. And I love it.
Yeah, it is a photo of a hand with some teeth in it. 3 teeth.
Yeah. This reminds me of my dad, who has kept I've probably said this before on the podcast, but my dad has kept every single one of me and my brother's baby teeth.
Yeah. I feel like we knew that maybe.
Yeah. I think we knew that.
It's weird. I think my mom kept mine for a long time too.
It's like a piece of my like DNA. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
And slightly creepy,
what are you going to use them for? That's one of those things where it's like funny to have and like, but like you'll never need them again. And why do you keep them? Like, are you looking at them once a month? Like,
no, I think he just has my dad is very sentimental.
Yeah.
But not in a weird way. Like, there's just very certain select things. Your teeth. Yeah. And some of our baby shoes. Like,
oh yeah. I think that's more normal.
And there's not a lot of other stuff that he's kept. I mean, obviously, like, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
That just reminds me of that. And I get it. I've kept all of my IUDs that I've had. So
that's fair.
I get it. I get it.
That's cool. Yeah. I kept some of my teeth for a while. I had one that was removed that was like really hard to take out. I think I've said this before too.
I don't think so.
Oh, really? That my brother stole it from the medicine cabinet where it was in like this little keeper and he put it under his pillow to see if the tooth fairy would come.
What a little scammer.
She didn't come because she didn't know it was under there. And also it wasn't his tooth.
Yeah, bitch.
And then it got lost. Yeah.
Ugh. I put dog's teeth under my pillow as a child.
Fuck yeah. Everybody should be on that grift. But you're stealing teeth from people. You know, it's like
the
tooth fairy only comes if she knows it's your actual tooth and she knows.
Well, my parents thought it was hilarious because I was like, I got this teeth. I'm gonna put them on my pillow and see what Pearly White. That's the name of our tooth fairy in our family.
Oh, cute.
And then that bitch put fucking dog treat coupons under my pillow.
Fucking smart.
My parents, man, they are
fucking smart.
Fucking smart. Yeah,
that's one smart ass tooth fairy.
Pearly White wasn't fucking around.
Oh, Sarah, thank you so much for that story and the photo.
Fantastic.
Anytime anyone sends us a photo, I'm like, oh no.
I'm like always bracing myself, but it's it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It was fine, and it's just teeth.
It's just teeth.
Okay, this one is an anonymous one.
Okay.
It is pretty personal, but which is fun. So I'm gonna read this one.
I love
Hi,
it.
ladies. Love both you guys and the podcast, but didn't have anything too fucked up to write in about until today. So I go in for my annual OBGYN appointment today, and I'm 22, so I'm due for a pap smear, which by itself is fucked up. Am I right? You're right.
It's right, but you got to get it.
You got to get it. Yeah, but is it uncomfortable and just like so weird every time? Absolutely.
I can't feel it anymore, so.
Oh, really?
No.
Is it as weird as a full naked body scan looking at all of your moles? I would say that the trip to the dermatologist where I'm butt ass naked and she's checking every mole with a microscope is worse than the pap smear, because
that is weird, because there's like certain parts of my body I'm like, I don't want.
And she's touching it.
Yeah.
It's like touching my lower back. She like puts her, and I'm like, oh, this is so. But there's like 4 people.
It's so intimate. It's so
intimate with 4 people.
Listen, I've had like rectal exams. I've had cameras at my pee hole. Like nothing phases me anymore.
Oh my
so.
God. But it's like you don't enjoy it still.
Yeah. Know? No, I don't. No,
it's still not enjoyable. Okay, so yeah, fucked up. But important. So everyone for sure get one when the time comes. Yes.
That's right.
Thank you, Anonymous. Absolutely. You still
Great
need
PSA.
to go. Yes.
Yes.
My doctor is like down there starting to assess, and she's like, it's not super important that we do this, so if it's too uncomfortable, just let me know and I'll stop. And I'm like, okay, this is fine. It's whatever. She starts and then stops and says, actually, I'm not even going to try because, and here's the extra fucked up part, apparently I have, and this is in all caps, everyone, too much hymen. Too much. Which I did not know was a thing that could happen. She explained to me that most girls figure it out younger when they try to use tampons. I've never tried to use a tampon since I've been on birth control shot and don't get my period because of that. Also,
wow.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
That you would just never know because you are not, scrounging around down there, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they go on to say, also, I'm not straight, so have never had intercourse where a hymen would pose an issue. Fair. Wow. So, long story short, I have too much hymen and have to get a hymenectomy to remove it, which is apparently a thing. Thanks, dudes. Love you both. Please keep the story anonymous for relatively obvious reasons. Absolutely. Damn. You got it. This blew my mind. This is something, I did not know was a thing. I
mean, like, why would you need to get a hymenectomy? Like,
so that it's not painful later.
Oh, maybe, yeah, that's true.
Which, I mean, straight or not, you might be using toys or, having some fun times down there. Also, I just wonder if, like, over time, as, like, your hips widen and stuff, I wonder it could be painful. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a medical expert, obviously. But, yeah, I just wonder if there's other things or just, like, just for like health reasons, like they need to see your cervix and they can't see it if your hymen's covering it, and they don't want to like pop it, I guess.
Yeah. Wow. That is intense.
Wow. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my God.
wild.
I love the human body, man. We got our everything is just, everybody's shit is so different, and it's so awesome. I love it. Ugh.
Yeah, it's cool. It's so weird. Sometimes I'll just like sit and think of like what the inside of my body looks like right now. Like, oh, like right now inside my body, it's like organs are doing their thing. There's blood circulating around. My like heart's
Oh my God.
pumping. My like liver's processing this way too sour whiskey sour.
Yeah.
Like
My liver is like creating enzymes to break it all down. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's just like a whole thing. And it's very exciting.
What a system we as human beings possess.
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible.
Incroyable.
Well, speaking of incredible things that our bodies do, we're going to move on to some diarrhea stories.
Oh my God.
You thought we wouldn't, but we will.
Yeah. Hashtag premium content.
This is a story number 1 of the Diarrhea Chronicles.
Yeah.
This person says, "Hey dudes, huge fan of the podcast. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. You guys always keep me laughing, and I have gained so much fucked up knowledge listening. I love it."
Oh, we love that. That's fun.
That's fantastic. Go, you know what? When we're able to go to bars, you're just going to be able to, you're just going to be able to go out and be like, "Did you know this about this thing?"
Yeah.
And people are going to be like, "I didn't, but now I will stay very far away from you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye."
I didn't know that, and I didn't want to know that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just kidding. To continue, I thought I'd share my story of the time I got food poisoning on vacation in Palm Springs, California.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Did they
dear.
eat at
Don't shout out any fucking restaurant there.
What?
I know exactly which one you're talking about. I feel.
Casa something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we've all had diarrhea there.
That's right. I had a bug crawl on me from like on my food one time there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know.
Anyway.
It was spring break of my freshman year of college, and my family opted to head out to California for spring break. Being from the Midwest, I was pumped. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Great fucking family vacay.
Yep. Best time of the year out there. Like November to like March is November to April, maybe.
Yeah. We went to Coronado Island for a couple days, then drove to Palm Springs for the rest of the trip. Amazing.
Oh,
Yes.
SoCal
Good
dream.
trip.
Yeah.
Love that. On our drive, we stopped at a California pizza kitchen for food, and I ordered a margarita pizza. Harmless, right? Wrong.
Oh, it was the CPK.
CPK fucking yep.
Oh my
no.
God. Apologies to Casa, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Casa diarrhea or what?
yeah.
Whatever that episode is.
I woke up the next day just feeling off. I couldn't put my finger on what was wrong, so I tried to power through.
Ooh.
I met my family down by the pool, ready to soak up the sun. I was laying on my pool chair for maybe 3 minutes, trying to figure out if I was sweating from the desert sun or something else. It was something else, and it was much worse. I stood up to talk to my mom and immediately had to run to the closest bushes. I started projectile vomiting everywhere, and I mean everywhere. My mom was panicking, handing me Dixie cups that the pool bar has near their free water jug, you know. Yes, totally no. But my puke was just nonstop, overflowing from these goddamn tiny cups she kept giving me.
Oh my God.
I made it back to our room and spent the next 2 days puking in our room, watching shitty hotel TV. Oh, that sucks on your fucking family vacation. Oh, that sucks.
Dude, what'd you order at CPK? Oh, margarita
pizza.
Harmless, yeah.
It's rough.
Something wasn't washed.
Yeah, something was off.
Yeah.
The last day of our trip, I was feeling better, and my dad was dying to go to Joshua Tree National Park.
Oh.
It's the cover. It's. I love Joshua Tree. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's the cover of his favorite YouTube album, and nothing was stopping him from forcing everyone to go. It's also the name of that YouTube album.
It's also the name. It's also a state park.
Yeah.
Yeah, great album. P.S.
Great album.
Start to finish. That's one of those albums where you're like, people used to make albums where the whole thing was a vibe. People still do that, but you know.
Yeah, U2 is certainly not my favorite, but that is a classic album,
Yeah.
and your dad was he was vibing very hard, and I am happy for him. But so my nothing was stopping him from forcing everyone to go. My family stopped at an In-N-Out for dinner, but I insisted they let me run into Target for something lighter, thinking that a burger would have literally been In-N-Out if I'd eaten it. Yeah, I mean, 100%.
Yeah.
I grabbed a Lunchables and was getting ready to check out when I thought I could let a toot slip. Oh my God, was I wrong? I full on sharted my pants. I clinch ran to the bathroom and all hell broke loose. Thank God we were at Target because I ended up having to buy new underwear. You got your Lunchables, you got your new chonies.
Oh
Good thing
my
you didn't need
God.
some leggings or some sweatpants after that. Oh
I want to
my
know
God.
which Lunchable was it. Was it the ham Lunchable?
Oh.
I feel like it's the ham one.
Dude, it's rough. Despite my clearly incontinent state, my dad still insisted we all go drive to Joshua Tree. It was super great, me clenching my cheeks the entire 5 hours we were there, and my dad blasting his Joshua Tree album.
Oh my God.
Insisting that we listen to it on repeat in order because the album tells a story.
It does. I'm on
does.
Dad's side for that one.
Same. The pictures of the trip haunt me to this day because I look like a literal ghoul in all of them with the darkest circles under my eyes.
Oh.
I hope one day I'm able to return to Palm Springs one day to redeem myself. For now, I still can't listen to Where the Streets Have No Name without clinching and having the urge to shit. For shits and gigs, I attached a screenshot of the text I sent to my sisters from the Target bathroom. Oh, I didn't see that. Shit, I need to find it.
It's so funny. Oh my God. It was like just the icing on this story.
Oh my God, I need to go through our email and look at that. Oh
Yeah.
my God. She says, enjoy, or they say thanks, enjoy, and thanks again for being excellent.
Oh.
That had all of the elements of a good story, honestly.
Oh my God.
I love the flavor of the family vacation.
Yes.
The culmination of sharding in a Target. I mean, it is.
But Anna, you were in line checking out and you let a fart slip. Hold it till you get out. Well, I mean, I guess it was.
If you have had food poisoning in your life, you would know that is just not possible.
You can't fart.
Well, you just know that it's just not possible.
Yeah. You know it's going to be liquid. You know it's going to be liquid.
And don't try to hold something back like that. You just gotta be on your A game.
When you've had food poisoning, it's not a fart.
Never.
It's never a fart.
Never.
And that's advice we could all take with us today.
Mm-hmm. I would say even after a really intense hangover, it's not a fart. It's
not
a shart.
A fart, yeah. Especially right when you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Intense hangover.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's beer, which it might be a fart, but the time will run out on that fart once it gets towards the end.
Mm-hmm. It's more like a cork. It's a temporary situation.
Yeah.
And
and you need to find a
you're
toilet.
really, really, you are going to lose that gamble, the gambling that you are doing.
Yeah.
You need to know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh, thank you so much, Anna, for that story. So
a beautiful piece.
And thank you for sharing the screenshot. And we will for sure ask if we could share it on social media. I want everyone to see it. It's so funny. And we can I think they already mute it,
edited
covered
it.
The names. Yeah. But oh my God.
Fabulous. Love it. 10
All
out
right.
of 10, no notes.
High praise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're to our last story for today. This is from Amelia. Hi guys, I just started listening this month and I'm obsessed. I just listened to the episode about Airbnbs when DJ takes Nicole's spot. I was dying, but it reminded me of a horrible Airbnb experience and a poop story.
Oh, 2 for 1. I love it.
First Airbnb. So my very good friend Kiara and I went on a trip to Seattle 4 years ago and we got an Airbnb. I let her take care of it because I had never rented one, and she said she had it under control. So we get to Seattle around 11 p.m. that night, get to our Airbnb. Dude lets us up. We walk in. He says, all right, so immediately to your left is the bathroom, and to your right is my roommate's room. This room was a Harry Potter closet with a single mattress inside. Oh, no. That's a red flag. Then we walked into the living room where he showed us the bunk bed he would be sleeping on. We knew there was a bunk bed, but we didn't know directly next to us on the floor was his mattress. Then we walked into the living room where he showed us the bunk bed we would be sleeping on. We knew there was a bunk bed, but we didn't know directly next to us on the floor was his mattress.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, and also his ex-girlfriend lives with them and sleeps in his bed with him. We were like, what the fuck? Okay, let's go outside and smoke and figure this out.
Oh no.
So we talked about it and we're like, okay, it's not ideal, but it is what it is.
Absolutely not.
No, yeah. You leave. You go to a cheap hotel, you know? But we all learn. Yeah. We went back inside and started talking to this guy. Turns out he went to my high school.
What?
Then he started asking me questions about high school, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, shut up. That's basically it. But side note, his ex-girlfriend and him fought over space in the bed both nights we were there. Happy face. Oh, my God.
How do you even have the audacity to put your place on Airbnb with this sort of a situation?
That is, I mean, hopefully everyone's aware of the full situation, which it doesn't sound like they were. That's also like, this is more of a couch surfing. Isn't that something?
That's like a different app.
Yeah. That's like, what this should have been advertised on there. It's like, you're going to be sleeping in our bed. Like, while we're on the floor next to you. Ugh. Ew. And then they went to the same high school. That's so creepy to me.
I hate it.
Like,
wow.
Was this planned? I don't know. This could be the beginning of a horror film.
Well, honey, next time you don't let your friend
you're planning it next time.
Yeah.
And now my fucked up poop story. I was working at a restaurant last year, and during this time, I had horrible stomach issues. I worked overnights, and around 12 a.m., I got the bad feel. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. I sure do.
Yes, I do. I ran upstairs to go relieve myself, and of course, like the lady I am, clogged the stupid shitty toilet.
Oh, bless. Oh, my God.
I started internally freaking out. At that time, my ex and I worked together, so I ran downstairs and told him the issue and that he needed to fix it. That's amazing.
She said you need to fix this.
Yeah. She's like, I know we're not fucking anymore, but I just shat so hard in the toilet it broke it. You need to fix it. He went upstairs and tried, but couldn't fix it with a plunger. So I went downstairs into the kitchen and was like, guys, some sick fuck clogged the toilet in the girls.
And I can't fix it.
My sweet angel coworker was like, I got it. He ran upstairs and I followed. He went into the stall, put gloves on, and proceeded to stick his hand in the toilet into my shit to unclog it. Well, I just stared in horror. Oh my God. What
are you doing, dude?
But that's the thing, because when you tell them it's someone else's shit and nobody knows, except she already told the boyfriend, which was a mistake.
But like somebody's shit, you don't, a stranger's shit or this person, I don't know. Like, what
I know.
None of it's a good option.
I know. None of it is good.
Oh my God.
But this is the only way to handle it, because you're like, you go downstairs. Like, this is what they did right. You go downstairs and you're like, some sick fuck had the grossest shit up there.
I just tried to use the bathroom and I can't.
Yeah.
Because
I can't. So I'm holding it. I really have to pee. I really have to go number one, like a dainty.
Just like a dainty little tinkle.
Like it's a tinkle. It's not even a piss. And some fucking gross person just took the giantest dump I've ever seen. And then when you go up there, you're like, oh my God, you just like really got to turn it up. You know what I mean?
You gotta play it up. You gotta be like, you could never look at me and now look at this shit. Could I make this? Absolutely not.
I'm sorry. I know. Oh my gosh, my sweet angel coworker. I know you've never seen my asshole, but it could not be responsible for something like this.
No,
yeah,
no.
If you saw it, you would know. You would know it is not capable of doing harm like this.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, they continued. Okay, he fixed the toilet. Until this day, still doesn't know he was waiting around in my poop while I watched. Oh my God. Okay, hope you enjoyed either of those. I love you both and can't wait to catch up. Hope you're staying safe. Amelia.
I love you, Amelia. You fucking rule. Oh my God.
Everybody is so generous sharing these.
I'm honestly glad she's alive.
Yeah.
After that Airbnb experience. And
me too.
I mean,
you have to be with a friend for that, for sure.
Yeah, no. If you ever find yourself in a situation like that again, though, or anybody out there for that matter, you just say, you know what, I'm sorry.
This isn't gonna work.
This isn't gonna work. Yeah. And you just don't do it.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's why I don't even stay in. Oh my God. Remember when we came to visit you when you lived in DC when Jack was born, and our like Airbnb person, we were like in like a basement apartment situation they had, and they kept texting to see if we wanted to grab a drink at some point.
No, dude.
Oh, maybe I didn't tell you. It was fucking weird. And we just kept avoiding. I was like, oh, we're not going to be home till late. Oh, we just left, blah, blah. But it was like.
They asked you multiple times?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What the
fuck? Hey, if you're around, like, yeah. It was like, oh, and then when we were leaving, we're like, oh, sorry, we never got to. But it's like, I rented a place specifically that had its own entrance, so I didn't have to, like, talk to you. I'm sorry. But
I just think people don't know how to read the room, or like they're nervous about having their place as an Airbnb or something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't
or like they're trying to be a good host, but for me, a good host is just being like, hey, let me know if you need anything.
Yeah.
Otherwise, enjoy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to make friends while I'm here.
Absolutely not. I'm not here to make friends. Mm-mm. I'm here to win.
100%. And maybe sharp, depending Obviously. On if I've had CPK.
I'm here to clog your toilet. I'm not here to make friends.
I'm here to clog the toilets. Plural.
What does this place have? What does this Airbnb have?
Yeah.
Two bathrooms?
Oh, you mean the sharding?
2 bathrooms? I'll clog them both.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Knock on wood. For real. Okay, I'm done. I don't even want to say it because.
How many years has it been since you've clogged a toilet?
I don't even know. That's the thing. And like, again, knock on wood, I don't think we've ever clogged the toilet in this apartment.
That means you have good plumbing.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. It's, oh my God. Just wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh
well, hope you have a plunger because that's not going to hold up.
I know. I'm going to whiskey sour that toilet tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Better believe that.
Well.
All right.
You know, we got so many submissions, so many great stories that we still have, and keep them coming. As always, we love them so much. Thank you for bearing with us with our vacation episode of our 4th anniversary.
Thank you to the listeners for doing the work on this episode. We appreciate it. We appreciate all of the kind things everyone has said to us over the years, and just we love that you love hanging out with us every week. It's so fun. And I just feel like this year especially, internet friends have been so important. It's honestly, it's so nice. It's been so nice.
I don't think that I would feel as connected to the world in general. Like, you know, we're online. We're like extremely online.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us are, you know, different, but like as a third party observer for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But this is like having a community around this podcast has like made me feel actually like connected to people, and
Yeah.
just having these conversations a one-on-one together.
Yeah.
It really does. I know like our internet friends, our podcast friends are like listening to it, and I don't know now, like when I feel that when we talk to each other, even though it is a candid conversation, and this is like literally just how we talk to each other. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just feel so much more like connected and not so alone and not so, you know,
Yeah.
cloistered from the world like I would if this wasn't a thing.
I know.
You know?
I know. Even like, just like the group, it's like having similar interests and like people sharing content that like just tickles us. You know, it's just like, feeling like you have people that get it and like are in.
Yeah.
I don't just like having a shared experience is so nice.
It really is. I know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just so grateful for being able to still do this and like having so much fun with you all the time. Like,
I know.
it's such I mean, that alone, like having this as a ritual, as a thing that we get to do together, in lieu of being able to like actually physically hang out, is saving my life, honestly.
I know, because we have a social date every Thursday.
Yep.
And Monday morning, you know, it's like I know that like Thursday nights I get to be social, and after this I like feel so good, and I watch TV and I like have a snack or whatever, you know, and it's just like, oh, this feels like normal.
Yeah, it's like it is like structured and scheduled, and like it doesn't feel like an obligation, but it is like also a responsibility to like do this for each other, like that we, you know what I mean, like
like show up for each other,
to show up for each other, and to be like so to have that is really grounding, really like keeps me feeling like I'm not going to lose my fucking mind, or it makes me feel useful, and it makes me feel, I don't know.
Yeah, me too. Know. All the same things. It's like,
I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have this, or if I didn't have you in general, period.
I know. I was looking through some photos earlier today, looking for a photo, and I found some photos of us like in 8th or 9th grade. And God. I was like, oh my God. And I showed Pete, and he's like, wow, you really have known Erin a long time. And I was like, I know, because we're just babies. And I was like, oh my God, so wild. And we're just having fun. And I was like, whoa, it's so wild to think like
what our brains were like then.
Yeah.
and what
like,
they've evolved
we didn't know
into
we'd
now.
be here. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And, you know, it's just hard. It was hard like looking back on all that stuff, because I just feel like, man, I've wasted so much time just like, you know, it's just hard looking at photos from that time in my life, because I feel like, oh, I just wasted so much time thinking I was ugly and fat and stupid. And like, it's wild how, man, just even since we started this podcast, how much smarter I feel and more confident, just like talking to you, you know, and like, and having people who listen and are like on the same wave, and it's so nice, and it gives me so much confidence. And I feel like part of it is just growing into my whatever
adulthood
age I am now. A part of it is just getting older and wiser, you know, and it's true.
Totally.
Like the decade we're approaching, oh my God, it is like a really good one, because you're finally comfortable in your own skin. But it's like, man, it's hard looking back, and it's just like, I'm so proud of younger generations, even though we like tease a little bit. It's like, yes, for being confident, and yes, for like unapologetically being yourself and being open, and, you know, it's so cool.
Absolutely.
If you're listening to this, I love you so much. I think you're so funny. And yeah, I'm so glad you're here and you found us and you have fun, because we're having fun. And we're
having fun. We're having fun.
Yeah. And we're learning and we're growing. And we're growing and we're learning.
And we've been doing it for so long. It's crazy to think that we've been doing this for 4 years, man. It's like, I honestly got confused. I was like, no, it's only been 3 years. And then I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
Whoops.
Whoopsies. Oh, okay. Well, you're probably already following us on social medias at DTFU Podcast everywhere.
If you're not, what are you doing? I mean, that's fair. I get it, why you wouldn't be on social media. It's a fucking wasteland. So fair enough.
Yeah. But also, you got to follow us everywhere.
Are you the Christine McVie?
Yeah.
I want to be with you everywhere. Oh my God. You can watch us on YouTube. Mm-hmm. We got that.
Oh my God, it's so fun.
Very fun. What else?
Leave it. Oh, you know what? As like a little 4-year anniversary present, if you
treat.
wouldn't mind leaving us a review, 5 stars would be fantastic. Leave us a little written blurb about what you think of the show, as long as it was positive. We would love it. We read them all, and
we'd love to see it.
Yeah, they make our hearts warm and fuzzy inside.
That's right. Truly. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I got. Happy 4-year anniversary. I love you.
Yeah, happy 4-year anniversary. I love you. It's so nice.
Oh, you're my best friend that I've ever had.
I've been with you such a long time.
You're my sunshine.
And I want you to know that my feelings are true. I really love you. Ooh.
Jazz hands. All right, that's it. That's enough, everybody.
All right, we're done.
All right. Listen here.
Yeah.
Be excellent to yourselves.
Ooh, and each other.
Always and forever.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.